Ever want to know what it's like to be on board a spaceship with an AI very similar to HAL from 2001 A Space Odyssey? Well, somehow, Event Zero made by indie developer Ocelot Society managed to do it. Released in late 2016, the game leaves the players stranded, lost in space heading towards nothingness, until you find another spaceship. Flying towards it, you dock and introduce yourself to Kaizen, the AI of the Nautilus, a spaceship also aimlessly floating adrift and completely abandoned except for your new companion Kaizen. Early on in the game, you are informed by Kaizen that on board the ship is an object that will cause tremendous damage to Earth, and you must destroy it in order to save humanity. If you destroy it, Kaizen says that he will take you back to Earth. So not only are you given your task, you already start to question Kaizen and if he has any ulterior motives. You question if the AI has gone rogue or not, but along with being on a spaceship, you get to kind of roleplay, like as if you're on a spaceship with an AI. Open the door one please, Kaizen, and then he would politely oblige. And I really like that aspect, regardless of how simplistic it may be. Towards the start of the game, you work out very quickly that each computer has a log on it that you can scour through. When a code or something of interest appears, it will then be saved to your HUD. You can then have these mini conversations with Kaizen, and it's a really neat aspect of the game. Whilst it's a simple chatterbox, the AI is well implemented for the puzzles of the game, and it plays a huge part in solving each of them. Kaizen is also pretty funny at times, with these mild GLaDOS vibes. The game takes around 3 hours to finish, and the overall spaceship isn't very large. Each room, however, plays a part in its story and tells its own little narrative as well, from the individual logs to the items in each room and where they are located. The controls aren't conventional either. You look around with your mouse and you move forward with the left mouse button and reverse with the right one. The reason being is because you kind of want your keyboard to be free at all times, to be typing to Kaizen, and this works pretty well. The spacewalks outside of the spaceship were also a really nice addition to the game, using your right mouse button to stabilize yourself and the left mouse button to thruster forward. Event Zero is a sci-fi enthusiast's wet dream. Due to the game only being a few hours, I can't really delve into the story too much, but it's pretty good. The game has 3 endings that I am aware of. How you treat Kaizen and the decisions that you make along the way ultimately decide the outcome of the game. And how you treat Kaizen isn't like Paragon or a Renegade thing. Normally, you play games like Mass Effect, Fallout, and The Witcher, where you are given a selection of dialogue options that are pre-written and branch off into their own outcome trees. In Event Zero, you are essentially creating those dialogue options, and whilst what Kaizen might say after may have been pre-written in regards to the story, it feels like you're having a natural conversation within those moments. Outside of those moments, however, Kaizen is a little bit more primitive, but still decent nonetheless. I can honestly say I've never played a game like this, and I hope AI in the future becomes implemented so well that these types of interactions is how we play modern role-playing games. The game sells for around $20, and I honestly think that's a decent price for this wonderful little game. If you're on the fence or you don't have the funds, just shove it on your wishlist and buy it when it's on sale. That's what I did. It's truly a unique experience. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, hit the like and sub button. Come over and say hi at our Steam Curator group. The link is in the description below. This is Sean and Maurice from Hihu. Thanks for watching.